I would love to do that again. 11 p.m. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's not in the middle of the night. Here it's about 5 o'clock. I started with Fruity Loops, and now I'm working with the almighty Ableton Live. Yes, that's about it. This is also my crazy studio setup. As you see, I've got like a turntable that I never use, my rack that I never use, a mixer that I never use, this thing, and a keyboard that I do use. And the most important thing is my wine collection that I also use. The transition was... Can I scratch? No, probably not. The transition was hard, but as always, it's pretty hard to switch between programs anyways, but it was definitely worth it. So I do like Fruity Loops still, but I think for electronic music especially, if you're doing trap or something, or hip-hop productions, Fruity Loop is probably the way to go. But for electronic music, I think Ableton Live is the best program to use. So even though it's a hard transition, you should do it if you can, or if you have the money. Yes, a glass of wine is always helping me to work. It's the best thing. White wine is my thing. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, this is the song I'm working on right now. Can't show you. I can open a different project as well. And with Jonas Eden. No, I didn't have contact with him. I wrote him, I think, but I just told him that I'm thankful that he reposted my song in the year recap. Yeah. I can play it again for those who are new to the stream. This is the thing I'm working on right now. Yes. That's all you're getting for now. Actually, the main synth is just a piano with a lot of distortion on it. It's like the Noir from Native Instruments, this one. And I just put a lot of distortion on it. Hello from Zurich. Hello. The melody from Imperfection. I can open Imperfection if you would like to. Wait a second. I can open the project file of Imperfection if you guys would like to look into it. I can do that right now. Let me check. Imperfection. And then I can break down how I made the synth. But it's probably gonna take a lot of time too. Hey, my roommate is watching as well. Yes, it's opening right now. It's a big file, but I'm sure it's gonna be opened pretty soon. So I will show you a breakdown of imperfection. It's loading. Do you record your own percussions? I used to, but I'm actually too lazy. I got too lazy. I'm just layering stuff and I'm not studying. No, I'm making music and graphic design full time. Music tips. Just started making music. Any tips? I don't know. Just do what you like and don't listen to other people. Ja, ich kann Deutsch. So, imperfection is open. Dum dum dum. Okay. Let me check. So, this is the whole file of imperfection. Those are just different parts. Let me check. Actually, this one is the synth, and it's pretty simple. It's just I can show the casual remix as well. So this one is just, I'm actually missing some tools. So I updated my computer, and the RCA40 of Native Instrument got it somehow got fucked up. But this is the synth of imperfection. It's just 3 different patch up layers, or 2, actually just 2. So this is the patch up. I don't know if you guys know this program. It's pretty rare that people use this, but yeah, I like it a lot. This is the first part, and this is the second part. It's also just patch up. That's the whole thing. And then it's layered with this one again, this one as well from Simeplant, but it's not that loud. It's pretty quiet. Pseudo string, I don't know. Yeah, but I'm missing a lot of tools because I updated my computer, so it doesn't sound like it used to. As you can hear. You see, this one doesn't sound right, the main synth. It misses 2 RC40s, but I can't change that right now. And yeah, this one is also just Simeplant. I love Simeplant for everything. Simeplant is unbelievable, I tell you. It's true. And also the chords behind the thing are Simeplant too. What processing on the snare? Let me check. It's 2 snares layered from the almighty Ramsoid, and it's just the top and the main, and I don't have any processing on it. I have a frequency shifter. I use frequency shifter on almost all my drums because 1, it's a really great way to give it more depth if it's too top heavy, and 2, it's also a good way to change the sample so you don't hear what the original sounded like, because I hate it when I listen to music and I recognize a sample out of a sample pack. So frequency shifter for this is probably just a good trick to get rid of that. And somebody anyway, add Apple Music. On Apple Music, it is. It should be. You mean imperfection? It should be on Apple Music. Is it not? Or are you talking about the song that I played before? Imperfection should be on Apple Music, I think. I start my projects never with the drums, always with melodies or yeah, my label is telling us that it is on Apple Music. So it is. I usually start with acoustics and not with drums for a song, but it's also very different every time. I never start a song the same. You mean this? You mean this? Like the video right now? It's just a live stream, mate. I don't know. Maybe I'll... How can you add this on Apple Music? I am not German. Also, I'm Swiss German. Switzerland. The Drulu remix. Casual Trouble. I'm opening it right now. Let me check. It's loading. It's loading. Casual Trouble, the remix. I hope you guys listened to it and enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to make for me. I usually find remixes pretty hard because it's always like that gap between the name Imperfection of the song before. It's for me it's always hard to like make a song like be different than the original but not be too different. It's like always that middle. What was the pad BSD had before? Pad Shop. Pad Shop is really amazing, but I think nowadays it's an old program, but nowadays there's a lot of alternatives. I actually got it from Virtual Riot. He uses it a lot. It's just a granulator, so you can load in samples and replay them, like just play different parts of the wave sample. Dream collab with Bonobo, probably Bonobo. Dream collab, or no. Dream collab with who? What could I say? No, Burial. With Burial, of course. Ha! Hoi Sabrina. Sieht ein bisschen anders aus, hä? Yeah, the RC40 makes the, like, on the RC40, because that's the synth of before from the Imperfection song is without the reverb, and without the reverb it loses all its depth. And I used to do a animation to the end because it goes up, it opens itself till the end of the bar. Yeah, that's about it. So I have opened my file of Casual Trouble. Caribou Dance Knave. Caribou kann ich. Finde ich geil. Dance Knave ist mir noch neu, muss ich mal noch auschecken. Automation, yeah. Okay, this is Casual Trouble. Here I have this is like a acoustic drum sample, but pitched down with frequency shifter and ist die gleiche Person, okay. I mean, Julu just sent me like all this. It's just the stems of. It's just the stems of the song. It's just vocals like this part. I can't tune into it. The melody, this thing. FX drums and the bass. That's about it. Yeah. So here for the chords here I use Basile. For the first sound, which one do you mean? You mean this one? This is the sample of the original. This is from Julian themselves. This is the part from the original. This one is the just massive serum, just basic serum, and here I have this thing is Sign Plant again. Sign Plant is the way to go, and I have this part that is just I messed with like the Sign Plant because Sign Plant is so unpredictable. You can just mess with it. I just got that by messing around. How did you get in contact with Julu? I actually a funny story. My manager showed me like the picture of Julu going on posting their European tour, and they didn't have a support then, and my manager just wrote them on Instagram into the DMs because I knew that. Okay, actually I have to start way back. My PR agency in America, which I worked with for the release of Opportunity Cost, which Imperfection is on, actually somehow got Imperfection to the manager from Julu, and Julu listened to Imperfection and they loved Imperfection. So I knew that they liked the song Imperfection and they added it to their playlist. And then in summer when Julu posted their tour teaser for the European tour, my manager just wrote them, hey, why don't you take Cella on tour with you? And they just said yes. That's about it. And that's how it happened. Yeah, and I also went to Den Haag for a couple of days to go into the studio with Vince. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Made some music. I want to come to Hong Kong. But, I mean, I think there's probably not a lot of people that listen to music in Hong Kong, which is the problem, because it's too expensive for me to fly to Hong Kong if there are not enough people to go to a concert, you know? That's the problem. But if there is a big festival and they would book me, then obviously I would like to come. Most famous producer in Switzerland, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. What about DJ Bobo, huh? DJ Bobo. Brille wieder. Ja. Thank you so much. Listening from Toronto. That's so nice to hear. That's sick. Music videos. It's just really expensive to do something great, and then again, it's not my my big passion. So I always have to work together with other people, which is great. But I'm not that focused on music videos right now. But that doesn't mean that there aren't going to be like videos in the future. I'm not signed to Bitbird. No, it's just this was the release with Bitbird, and I'm still signed to Quartz Records and Universal Music Switzerland. That's my signing deal right now. Yeah, Russian is near me. Yeah, if you guys have a party in Russia and I'm invited, then yeah. Yeah, I've reached out to Quiet Bison already. But I have to tell you, I'm not the biggest collaboration. It's just hard for me to collaborate. I usually have my own mind of how stuff has to sound like, so collaborations are really hard for me. I've met Flume 2 years ago at Zurich Open Air, but obviously I think we gave him some a memory stick with some sounds on it, but he obviously didn't reply. So yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, thank you for the fluff idea. Actually, that's actually one idea that I had that is actually quite okay. I just had the idea because I filmed out of the window of the train one time, and then I just liked how it felt, and the song Sloth I also made mostly in the train when I was commuting to my workplace, my day job. So I think it felt perfect for this song. Yeah, and then I just packed up with like a battery pack and my cell phone and my girlfriend, and we just rode through Switzerland for a whole day. No, I didn't hear anything from Zurich Open Air. Sadly, no, this year. Ich ignoriere dich jetzt einfach, Brülli. Yeah, Busy Flume. Yeah. Obviously, he's a busy man. Is life in Switzerland good? Right now, no. But any other time of the year, yes. It's pretty good. But I would really like to move to the States. But it's hard because of the green card stuff, and also financially it's a big step. But that's definitely something that I have in mind for the future. I definitely want to move to the States ASAP. Just because I think for that type of music that I'm doing and like the lifestyle, there's probably more people in the States or in the UK, in London or Manchester or something like that. But Zurich is probably the best spot in Switzerland, but it's not that great for that type of music in general. Why? I don't know, there's just not a lot of people that do that type of music. I mean, we also are not that many people, so there's 9 million people living in Switzerland, which is the same amount of people that live in Los Angeles, I think. Or no? Oh shit. Maybe it's completely wrong what I just said. No, it's wrong. There are 4 million people in Los Angeles. But still, it's a lot more people that live in Zurich. In Zurich we have 200,000 people, and it's the biggest city in Switzerland. It's not especially dull, it's just dull for this type of music. Netherlands, yeah, but I mean, I enjoy Netherlands. Amsterdam would definitely be a spot that I could imagine myself living in, but I would much rather just move to LA or New York or San Francisco, but those spots are really hard to live in because of the living costs. So that's the big problem. Or Australia, yeah. I mean, Australia has a great music scene, but I would probably not want to move to Australia anytime soon. I hate when it's too warm, and I'm really afraid of everything that is smaller than this and is crawling between the sheets. So I could probably not move to Australia because of the spiders. Wallis, yes. By the way, I have to go in 5 minutes. Is there anything I can show you guys? Yeah, show me your, what is your name? I will DM you afterwards. Is it okay? For Spotify. Is it just Wolf Howl? Oh yeah. The Get To Me, is that the song? I will listen to it afterwards. And send you a DM. I mean, you have amazing place, so it's probably gonna be good. Yeah, I already found you. I'm gonna check it out afterwards. I'm 22. I'm gonna send you a DM with my feedback. Yeah, is there anything else that you guys would love to see? New music, project files of old music. Till I have to go. I've made hardstyle. If you guys like to hear my hardstyle song. Yeah, I mean, you can just send demos to me by DM, but I mean, the question is, what would you want from me? Because I'm just a music guy. I don't. You should send demos to labels or people like that. But I can send you feedback. If you send demos to me, I will definitely. If I have time, I'm pretty busy right now as well. But if I have time, I will definitely just give you feedback. Onyx intro chords. Oh shit, that's an old one. Onyx intro chords. It's amazing that you know this. That you know Onyx. Opening it right now. Did you start with using future bass? No, I started with dubstep. Shows love. Okay, I'm gonna try to throw both. The bass sound from Imperfection. I have to. It's also Patchup. Check out Patchup. It's a pretty good program. Or I think it's just Serum. I usually do bass with Serum, so everything is in Serum. Thank you so much. I loved Amsterdam as well. It was breathtaking to play in front of so many people, and the first time outside of Switzerland. Oder Fade-Aufzug. So, but this guy, Joel knows Fade-Off. It's my first alias. That's the real shit. Show unreleased music. Show unreleased music. Oh, what can I show? What do I want to show? This one. Yeah, next release is gonna be pretty soon, I think, but I can't say a specific date. But we're trying to release new songs in early summer or late spring. So maybe 2 months, 3 months left. I have no idea. Something about that, around that time. But you guys will definitely hear some new sessions, as always, where new music will be released every month. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty soon. I have 2 minutes left, and then I have to go. Write everything in the box of start. A live angle. What do you mean by that? Sorry, I don't understand what it means. Did you come up with ideas for Imperfection music video? I think Scar music is down in the process. Video, by the way. Thank you so much. Actually, the guy that made the music video with me for Imperfection is in the chat as well. So give it up for Olivier Walter. I had the idea with him. I think my only thing was I wanted to do something in the desert. I had the original idea to have like motorcycle guys that ride around in the desert, but it didn't come to that. But we figured out it together. Me and Olivier Walter. Yeah, this guy that just wrote "Thanks, mate." This is the guy. You have to follow him. He's like a video and photography mastermind behind my stuff. Hey, I'm really sorry, but Onyx doesn't want to open. What was your question again about Onyx? How I made the intro chords. Tuk, 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 tuk. I think it's just some synthesizer. I think it's just a pretty basic synthesizer, like a piano type of thing, and just automated. Who made the crazy unique automation with the red light? Olivier Walter can answer you this because I don't know. I think he himself did it. He did it himself, I think. Okay, guys, I have to go. It's been fun. I have to do this more often. I remember one question that somebody had. I will stream some more music making maybe in the future. I know and I understand that it's fun to see, but for me it's just more. Yeah, it's done in camera with like a flashing thing. It depends. Maybe Olivier, maybe he means the thing in the start that goes over the sky, like the comet that flies over the sky. But yeah, the other thing is done in camera with like a colored, like a LED saber, and the camera lens is anamorphic, which means that it spreads light like horizontally and vertically. It's some weird shit. I don't know. Hey, it's been really fun. Yeah, talk to you guys soon. Tune in tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern, Central European time, 8 o'clock, which is like 11 o'clock Eastern time, I think. I'm not sure, you have to check it out. Tune in, I will play my European tour live set again on YouTube, probably, live streaming, but I will I will send the link, I will post the link tomorrow, that you guys can tune in to the live show. Yeah. Would love to see some of you guys there. You can listen to some of my old songs, some of my new songs, and you can see what you missed on the European tour. See you guys. It has been fun. Bye bye. Bye bye.